Good morning, everyone. My name is Mohammad Mahik Tabassum. My roll number is 53. My topic is exploring switch fuse unit and miniature circuit breakers. So, firstly, entering in this topic, we need to know about what are the switch fuse units. Fuse is the simplest device which break the circuit under abnormal condition. It is only a current interrupting device under the fault condition. It is not able to make or break the circuit under normal condition. A fuse consists of a metal strip of mounted between a pair of electrical terminals enclosed by a non-conducting and non-combustible housing. The fuse is arranged in the series to carry all the current passing through the protected circuit. So the fuse element is made up of zinc, copper, silver, aluminium or alloys. What are the key features and applications of SFU? So, overcurrent protection, low cost, and limited functionality. Overcurrent protection. SFUs primarily offer overcurrent protection. They can handle a huge amount of current and prevent the damaging to the circuit. So, they are used in many electrical appliances for this purpose. Low cost, as SFUs are cost effective than compared to the MCBs, and they are made as cost effective, so there are certain option to choose. Limited functionality. SFUs have the lack versatility of MCBs, such as overload protection, and we cannot use a hand tool like this as we use in the MCBs. We'll know about it in the further slides. They are often used in the low voltage applications only. And the characteristics of the SFU is low melting point, high conductivity, free from deterioration from oxidation, and low cost. What are miniature circuit breakers? Miniature circuit breakers is a safety accessory with an electromechanical mechanism of action. MCB is an automatic device which opens when excessive current flows through the circuit, and it can be reclosed without any manual replacement. MCB have the features of good HRC, fuse, and a good switch. They're used for switching purpose under normal condition, and the circuit break under overload and short circuit condition. It is normally operated at 1.25 times, so it's rated current. It is manufactured with quick reset hand operated facility, and it works on two principles, that is thermal operation and magnetic operation. Construction of MCB. So casing of MCB is made up of molded thermoplastic polyester, and this material is fire retardant, non-hygroscopic, and uh, because of the low resistance, it has low water loss, and it has quick break and trip free mechanism. Application, it is used in the domestical, commercial and industrial purposes because of these key features like safety device. Miniature circuit breakers is more advanced safety device than compared to the other devices. And automatic reset, it can be automatically tripped when the excessive current is detected. And overload protection, as we have seen in the SFU, SFU and MCB have the common point that they can handle the overload protection. Factors to consider when selecting an MCB. What are the factors we need to consider when we are selecting an MCB? That is current rating. When MCB should have a current rating that matches or slightly exceeds the circuit's maximum load. Trip curve, and different trip curves provide varying levels of protection based on the type of load and the desired response time. There are three different types of curve. And number of poles, it depends on the number of poles, that how many phases the MCB can protect. Single pole MCBs are used for single phase circuits, while the two pole MCBs are used for the three phase circuits. What is the maintenance? How to maintain or to maintain the troubleshooting of the MCB? By the regular inspection, like visually inspecting the MCBs for any signs of damage or overheating or loose connections. We have to regularly check them, and we can maintain the MCB by that. Testing, by testing it periodically for a fixed time, we have to check the MCB that is it having an overload or some short circuit, so that it can function properly. Resetting. If an MCB trips, it identifies and it corrects a fault, and before resetting it. What is the difference between the MCB and SFU? So mainly safety. MCB is more safer than SFU, but SFU is more cheaper than MCB. And melts. The SFU melts the wire when fault occurs, but the MCB cut off the wire when fault occurs. And MCB operated at 5 to 15% of overload capacity, but the SFU is operated at 50 to 100% of overload capacity. The hand tool is used in the SFU, but MCB doesn't use any hand tool. hand tools, because it is an automatic reset. Fuse board is used in the SFU and MCB board is used in the MCB. What are the safety considerations while using an SFU or MCB? Disconnecting the power. Like always, we have to disconnect the power before or after switching the SFUs or MCB, and using appropriate tools. Like while we are doing anything with this SFU, like SFU and MCB, we have to use appropriate insulated tools to avoid the electrical shocks. And safety gear, by wearing the safety appropriate gloves and eye protection, we can prevent the damages. No knowledge and training. We have to know about the SFU and MCB before using it. Without the knowledge, we cannot use them. And by this, I conclude that SFUs and MCBs are a very important role in the electrical appliances, and we have to, in future, we are looking for the more advanced features in them. And by maintaining the MCBs and SFUs, we can work on many electrical installations. Thank you.